Can I put my balls in your jaw? Oh! Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. I'm your host, Toasted Ghost, and today we are playing Love Sam. My dumbass accidentally already clicked a new game, because I'm stupid. So I'm now just going to rush into it. Anyway, peep the new lip piercing. I know, I look so sexy, guys.
Oh, my
Stop
God,
the compliment.
you're so
I
sexy.
can hear him.
Baddie. Yes,
Stop
queen.
Stop it. I have a little announcement. My boyfriend has made a YouTube channel, and now I require every single one of you to go down in description, watch his video. He made it all by himself. Alright, we're gonna get locked in. What the fuck is going on? Oh. Oh, let me get some. Never mind. What's this? My dirty little secrets. Read on to move on. Okay. The last human on Earth was sitting alone in a room. There came a knock at the door. What in the heartstopper is going on here? I never cared for keeping a diary, but now seems to be a good time to start keeping one. Why? Because after all these years, I can't forget about what used to be the light of my life. I know, over-dramatic much. As much as I did is bound to leave that big chunk of residue. What are we talking about? Let's just say this diary is what left of our relationship. Oh. 3 years. No. 3 years have passed and the world around me is still the same. Well, except for me, I look like a mummified corpse. Real. What would B say if he saw me again? B left Rosen Peak the moment he graduated high school to go to a fancy college of his dreams. Since then, I could only rely on my memories of him to keep going. I wonder if it was the same for him too. Who's B? When you love someone, his whole existence just gets etched into your brain. So no matter how much B changes, I will always know it's him. But will B do the same for me? I love B, but he was... Did I hear breathing, or was it just me? He was not the most likely person to remember stuff. It's been 3 years, so it's possible he did forget about me. Or am I giving him too little credit? Credit! So here comes the big question. Will he remember me? I don't want to fuck with a Ouija board already. Ooh. Can I put my balls in your jaw? Oh! I didn't mean it. Can I turn this bitch on? Where's the pen? Oh, this is a sensor light. A pencil. Oh, wow. Okay. Yes. Who am I kidding? It's B we're talking about. We didn't have the most perfect relationship, but he won't just dump his memory of me down the toilet or something. He's too much of a nice guy for that. And don't forget cute. I just hope our time together was meaningful enough to him. Enough to make him cherish even the darkest ones. Speaking of cherishable memories, I wonder what happened to Joe's Diner. I'm so conscious about my drink. Oh my god. It used to be my favourite place. Naturally, because it was B's favourite place to begin with. If there were two things that were good for Rosen Peak, it would be Brian and Joe's Diner. So B is Brian. Okay. Why do we call him B? Home of the best pancakes in the world. Brian Coleman. 5 stars. Something I never give anyone a dress to impress. Things were so much easier back then. B would just go, hey, and I would be like, hi. Nothing but hanging out after that, with some occasional visit to Colton Hill. We had such a good thing going. Will he remember my voice? Will he say hey to me again? Did times already ruin our moment? Hello? It's just breathing. Ah! Okay. I don't like this. I just wanted to say hello every time I called him, and what I want to do and can do are two different things. Just enjoying B's presence on the other side of the phone was satisfying away, though. Can I... satisfying away? Satisfying too, in a way. Hey. He was so eager to know who was calling him in the middle of the night. Hi. My window just fucking opened. Stop. Bad. Oh? What's this? That's a different note. August 21st, 2006. That as a debut outfit? I admire your confidence, Sam. And with that, my whole high school years were probably over. First day of new school, and this girl in town got classified as undesirable by what it seems by the Queen of Wayrite Academy. I spent the last night telling myself, confidence, Sam, confidence. But looks like I should have spent that time picking better clothes. I try not to care too much about blending in, but these kids already look at me like I'm a candy handed out by a stranger. Can I read? The package seems fine, but you know, there's something fishy in there. Judging from their whispers, I could figure out that they didn't know Wayrite even accepted transfers. It'd been less than 24 hours since I moved to Rosen Parks, and I already enjoy sitting alone in my dorm room, more than attempt socializing with people who call me a city girl. Well, screw you two hillbillies. Besides, I decided not to force myself into making friends after how my old friends decided to turn on me. I just hope these guys leave me alone at least. Keeping a diary sure can help keep things together in all the chaos. I haven't kept a diary since kindergarten, but this seems like a good time to restart. Kudos to Mum for giving me the advice. Oh shoot, almost forgot calling her. Write you later, diary. My only true friend. Love, Sam. That wasn't there before. Will B remember the moment he came into my life? For me, it is as clear as the moment he left. So clear that our downfall of our relationship still cuts deep in my heart. Yeah, life in Rosewood Parks was just a jar filled with bittersweet candies. Not exactly tasteful, but I learned to enjoy it. Nevertheless, it's where my heart lies. So, are we Sam? I think we're Sam. Did y'all see that? Write a poem in B's memory. Used to struggle with Miss Lacey's poetry practice, even if he didn't have to try that hard. Miss Lacey always told us poetry is not about using fancy words, let the feelings do the work. This is how I feel. I stand at his doorstep, heart filled with desire. He rushes down the stairs, heart red like fire, but before his spirit can soar, first he must answer the door. Knock, knock. I don't want to check the door, actually. Alright, hello. And there's no one outside. Okay. Whew. Okay. I can't fucking do this, bro. There's another note! Wait. So, if I'm Sam, why are there two different diaries? Wait, the diary we're reading is talking about in the future. So, maybe this is the old Sam when she first met B. August 22nd, 2006. Stacy is a classic. FYI, she's the one who talked crap about my favorite vintage shirt. It's like she jumped straight out of a cheesy teen drama. Blonde, hot, always talking, and a cheerleader. She even has a beefy jock for a boyfriend. I don't want to start talking shit about someone already, but how could I resist? Every time I get in Stacy's view, triggered an obvious backbite. I'm seriously starting to think she's under a curse that kills her if she stops talking about someone else. I'm Stacy. I'm pretty. I hate this game. Sadly, coping with her bitchiness wasn't the hard part of the day. Mum called me again. As far as she knows, it's just rainbows and butterflies here in Rosa Park. Why did I say park? Rosa Parks? What? Rosen Peak! I can still remember the complicated face she made when I told her that my application was accepted by Wayrite. None of us were expecting them to approve a transfer request of an 11th grader. Even if she told me she understands my need to move out of the city, I feel really guilty for leaving her alone. Even if it's Dad's fault our family is torn apart like this. You already used up your lost runaway chance, Sam. Get your shit together. It's not for you, for Mum. Hey. Other Wayrite kids were so predictable. Their doors were already open even before I put my hand on the knob. B's door was closed shut and so beautifully painted. Everyone liked him, but couldn't get him to open up. I knew there was something behind that pretty paint, something behind his bright smile. But on the other hand, being able to hang out with him was good enough blessing for me. Enough to make me want to never leave his side. Ever. Stop! I know what. Oh, absolutely not. Right. Okay. Okay. Let me go turn on the library. Of course the power's out! New note. August 26, 2006. My first Rosen Peak weekend. As the name itself gives away, the small town fits perfectly as a setting for mystery/horror genre. Lush forest, endless hills, and a lake that I'm certain is hiding a couple dead bodies. I could pay a visit to the lake one day and take some gorgeous shots. As for now, I'm just leaving the POI in my to-do list. Now I know why youngsters of Wayrite will try their best to get as far as from school as possible after class, to escape from choking on the pressure that teachers give them, even on weekdays. Pretty girls like Stacy will have their boyfriends give them a ride, and others make use of the power of public transportation to get more in the crowded places of town. It does feel too quiet with no one left in school, but at least I don't feel as lonely as I was in San Diego. At least I don't have to watch everyone I know turn their faces away like I'm some kind of demon spawn. At least I don't have to be reminded of how fucked things can be in a single moment. Moving on won't be so easy, but as long as I keep myself busy, it won't be that hard. So I wonder how I should spend this afternoon. Write you later. Love, Sam. B was always pushing his limits. Well, it was always more like he was always being pushed, but he was good at it. That's why he naturally became the best quarterback of the team, while maintaining a high grade for a star player. B was the best quarterback Wayrite could ask for. Seeing him running all the sweaty... What? Seeing him run all the sweat... Where did the R come from? Seeing him run all sweaty on the field always triggered something tingly with me. Something that made me want to catch him behind his back and never let go. All sorts of feelings and thoughts were pumped restlessly into my brain with every heartbeat. It gave me a bad headache, a good kind of bad headache. What? I wanted it to stop. I wanted it to never stop. Do I circle? No. But as soon as B gave me that hay, all those headaches were washed away. It used to be the best prescription I could ask for. Take the pain away and let only the good things stay. What am I doing? The hay changed. Oh. Is that it? Oh, I did it. August 31st, 2006. For a boarding school, Wayrite intellectuals are not that interested in becoming intelligent. I visited the library for Miss Lacey's book assignment today, and two things surprised me. The place was much bigger than the one in my old school. Someone could get lost in here. Two, I had a strange feeling that people rarely visit the library, maybe because they feared being lost in there. The place was too clean. Even the books showed little signs of human touch. I wonder if Stacy is even thinking of picking a book. With her admiring her boyfriend Kyle's tattoo all day, I doubt she has spare time to do that. Is she depending on Kyle to do the reading for her? Seriously? According to what I saw so far, he's either busy reacting to whatever's coming out of Stacy's mouth or working some shenanigans with his jock buddy. Brian, was it? So, yeah, right. In the meantime, I should be more concerned about myself. Okay, I think I got it. So the dirty notes are Sam's old diary, and then the diary we're reading now is the new diary. Okay. Open those eyes, no need for words. The sweetest love songs those eyes utter. So turn around and sing for me. How about no? Okay, I have to turn around. Oh, get the fuck out of my house! Ah! Why there blood? Why'd you do, you crazy bitch? Why's there a stick? I'll beat you with it. Why is this crazy bitch in my house? Who is it? Oh god. I miss him even when I'm with him. I see him even when he's not looking. New note. September 4th, 2006. Visit to the library again. A bit more people than before, and among them was Brian. It's not worth a bother, but seeing the major skank's boyfriend, Bud, wandering around a library is uncanny by anyone's standards. Why does Sam hate Stacy so much? Stacy hasn't done shit. He must have been there to pick the book up from Miss Lacey's assignment. I almost got too close to him trying to see what he was going to pick. I really hope he didn't see that. I'd rather be known as a regular geek than a creepy one. Woe was me, hate to admit, but seeing Brian at the library was today's only diary-worthy event. Probably because it's the only human interaction that didn't give me a sensation of someone talking behind my back. At least today's entry is a tad more meaningful than what I wrote yesterday. I need to revise my book options now. Write you later. Love, Sam. One day he'll start looking at me too. No! Only to realize I was with him the whole time, like a boogeyman under a sleeping child's bed. No! Okay. When did the light turn back on? Ooh, what is that? When did the fucking light turn back on? Oh! I'm a fucking pussy. I swear. Ho. How? The stick! Guys, I'm actually so smart. Guys. September 7th, 2006. Okay. It was Mr. Kane's ninth birthday. Where did I get birthday from? It was Mr. Kane's ninth psychology class, and he still managed to come up with another lame activity. This time, he gave each of us a mask and made us express our personalities by drawing on it. Again, this was psychology class. I'm starting to not like Sam. The last thing I want to do right now is open up to others. So far, the next 30 cringy minutes, I managed to create one of the basic personality masks one can imagine. My masks were a cover letter. It would start with, I'm a people person. But it's not the dumb exercise that's bugging me right now. When the masks were being passed around, Brian, yep, him again, kind of smiled at me. It's 11 PM now. Why am I writing about this? It's most likely an accidental glance, but I still don't know why the very image hovered in my head for the rest of the class. Okay, the rest of the day. Stupid brain probably wasn't excuse for screwing up today's math test. Ah! Why was someone fingies under my bed? What will be remember me as? A friend? A weirdo? A liar? After all, he didn't really know me. Like, really know me. No one did. I'm so confused. How has this bitch gone for not even knowing him to, like, thinking he's gonna fucking attack her? What? I had to put on so many masks to survive high school. The me that B knew was just layers and layers of fabricated image. I could never take them off. I couldn't let anyone see how vulnerable I was. I would have been eaten alive. Worse, B would have left me completely. Even when the fragile layers wore off, I couldn't take them off. That's all I did. Cover up the holes before anyone could peek through. Cover them up. Don't let them see my face. Find the lies. Oh, I don't like any of that. so confused. What the fuck was that? What are all these things? Do I lose it every time? I can't. That's a weird end screen. Alright, let's go. I know that one's in here. We're gonna check the closet. Not the closet, the cabinet. Here. Oh my god. Pick up! That is so not fair. Now here. I found it. Did I do it? I just guessed that order. September 11th, 2006. I was returning some of the books I checked out when he came out of nowhere. Hey, anything worth reading? I didn't know the voice was aimed at me, but my heart was somehow already skipping a beat. Brian had to tap me on the shoulder to get my complete attention. Sam, right? I saw you going in and out of the library, he said with a buttery voice. Buttery? How did your voice be buttery? It's not like I've been stalking you or anything. I came here from time to time to get this stupid assignment out the way so I could focus on my games. He said he couldn't find anything interesting to read, and since all he could think of were comics, he could use some guidance. My mind was still jumbled from the ambush. All I remember saying was, how about Misery? Stephen King's works are enough to get you started, because boys like any story with blood and breaking bones, right? Oh god. I don't recall how the rest of the conversation went, but I'm certain he said, see you later, and at some point I said, yeah, see ya. Misery. Real nice, Sam. If Brian didn't know you're a weirdo, he does now. Ooh. That's creepy. I hated that. What did I do? What did I do? I said, where in the fucking page? What I did for B. All of them, because I loved him. Why couldn't he just understand? Others were nothing but poison. I was the only one who truly cared. But B didn't even appreciate the things I'd done for him. I never wanted a drama. I wanted a poem like life. A tender, subtle love story, written only for his eyes. It's totally fine if no one gets it, as long as B does. I hope B remembers our own little world. Even if he forgets about it, I made him a map so he can find his way back. And I think it's a good time to come back now, B. Let's go back to our small world where all of our favorite places are etched to our hearts. September 16th, 2006. Turns out the lake does have a history of a dead body in it. I know because I went there. I went there because Brian took me there. What? It all happened so fast. I was outside the yard reading when Ben... The yard? When Ben... What is up with my talking? When Brian appeared out of nowhere again. He said, hey, and started telling me how he actually enjoyed the book, and how he never read the same book twice in his life. And since he was heading out, he offered to give me a tour of the town. 10 minutes later, we were passing Joe's Diner, home of the world's famous pancakes, says Brian. There was also an arcade across the diner. Brian hates the place because it's teeming with 10-year-olds. The donut shop was Brian's must-go-to place, unlike the music store, which according to him seriously needs to restock. I found my own PIO. PIO? Where does it say PIO? A bookstore. It was weird seeing a bookstore and a gym standing side by side though. At the end of the tour, I finally got a taste of that sweet pancake Brian worshipped. Out the window, I could see this weird gigantic hill that was also visible from my dorm room. Brian revealed that he had a secret base some kind there. He jokingly said he could take me there when I'm cool enough. After dinner, Brian had dropped me off at the bus station and drove off to meet with his friends. I was excited but hyped up beyond my limits. I was exhausted, not excited. I was exhausted but hyped up beyond my limits. I can't sleep. How could I when the day just feels like a dream? Upside down. There's a heart. I can pick up the heart. Can I put it? Mark our favourite spots. The diner? Is that a lake? Is that not it? I think that's a lake and that's the pancake place. Is there a third heart anywhere? Ooh. Sticker. Wait. Ah! Oh. I miss Morning Dew Donut Shop. Bee never shuts up about donuts. They did taste sweet, just like Bee's heart. Sam, what did you do to Brian? Each bite was another memory to savor. But just like a donut, it had its expiration date. It turned cold and bitter. I miss its warmth. I miss the sweetness. I need it. I need to eat it up. The kitchen? Okay, I can't go any further, so that must mean I need to do something. Oh! I miss its warmth. Microwave. Okay. Ah! There's a heart! That's someone's heart. What did she do? Key? Does this go to the locked drawer? Okay, I'll deal with that in a minute. Let's read that. September 25th, 2006. The golems just obliterated the hammerheads today. I don't know what this means. I now know why they say Brian and Kyle are more than buds. I would have called them an awesome duo too if only Kyle wasn't such an arseload of a douche. I mean, the guy has his name tattooed on his arm. Call me old-fashioned, but I think he should go to a hospital and get that ego checked out, because it must be swollen huge. At least he leaves me alone, other than giving me that creepy stare when I pass by. I understand how Stacy can keep hanging out with him, but Brian? They do say we sometimes become friends with those who aren't the opposites, but who are at the opposite ends. I'm not okay. So maybe it's not such a weird thing. For me, the real win was that the photos I took of Brian, watch out for Sam Holt, the rising teenage stalker. Yeah, it looks like that way at the moment. Bringing the Polaroid camera I brought years ago during my camera geek phase seems like a good idea now. Sigh. I know I promised myself to stay away from people. Why did you write sigh? Stay away from the drama. But when I look at Brian, when he talks to me, it feels like maybe, just maybe, it's okay to have a little drama for myself. I'm not ready to define what this feeling is, but for now I'm going to label it as looking for a shoulder to cry on, and just shove it under my bed like the pictures I took today. You took photos of him and put them under your bed? Maybe she did kill him. Fuck, is this some yandere shit? I hate every moment I was not with B. I was helpless. Every day I wanted to call him just so we could chat, but I was afraid of what Brian would think of it. It could even hurt his reputation. When I finally worked up the nerve to call, all I could do was listen to him to say hello. That was as far as our late night phone chit chat could go. I hung up, wondering if he knew it was on the other end of the line. I remember the strong burning sensation that came every time I called him. That red fiery sensation. Red. So fucking red. Red everywhere, Sam plus Brian, Sam plus Brian. Okay, before I check out, what was in here? That there? It's a red pen. Wait. finish what you started. What did you do, bro? Okay. So the heart I drew there. It's leading to the bathroom. There's another heart. Okay, I need to fill in that heart. Don't do that. I can't fucking draw. My window opened. Oh, there's another. Oh, there's a man outside my window. Don't do that. Don't do that. Oh, he's gone. He's not outside my window no more. Oh, he's in my house! And now I'm in the woods. Am I gonna get molested? We're in the fucking woods. Great. So anyway, I can't go that way. At least it's not letting me wander aimlessly. I'm guessing we're going down the creepy path. The spooky, creepy path. Not that way. Oh. That's suspicious. That's weird. There's a note. What the fuck? Sam, meet me at Colton Hill. You know where to find me. What? Okay. So it glitched from the note to the branch. Then there was someone behind me. September 28th, 2006. Due date for Miss Lacey's book reporters. It's right around the corner. Can I read? Due date for Miss Lacey's book reporters right around the corner. And I'm still not finished. If only I wasn't too disturbed. Normally I wouldn't bother reading a teen romance story. But for some reason I thought, hey, why not? The premise for Mingled itself is pretty generic. Jenny has a huge crush on her childhood friend Michael. But she can't get Michael to think of her as more than just friends. She reaches a conclusion that it's because of all the girls around him. So she starts making a list of all the basic girls who also have a crush on Michael. What she's planning to do with the list is yet to be revealed. Oh. If I can finish reading the book by tomorrow, I'll be able to finish the report with enough time to revise. P.S. I wonder how Brian is doing with his assignment. Why am I interested? Because he's been asking for my help with some of his works, and I gladly agreed to. Why would I do that? Because by helping Ryan focus on his practices so he can bring trophies to our beloved school, it became safe to say I'm taking a part in a bigger cause. Not like I'm doing this for personal reasons, right? I wanted so bad to be close to Brian. So close I could peep into his beautiful head. So close I can just lean into him and tell him my deepest desires. Not yet? Okay. You. So close that I can whisper. Don't leave me. Don't go away. Don't smile for others. Don't look away. What? Okay. Not looking away. Got it. Oh, yep. Don't look away. 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 This is just like sister location. Don't look away. 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 Cunt, I didn't look away. Oh, it's trying so hard. October 6, 2006. Stacey invited everyone to the late post-victory victory party at her place this Friday. Weird that she told me that this at the hallway herself. The sudden act of courtesy was enough to leave me frozen. But to think of it, a self-conscious beauty queen like Stacey would love showing off how tolerant she'd be. Stacey hasn't actually done anything. She hasn't actually done anything wrong, not that I've read. I prefer celebrating quietly in my room, but since the party is practically being held for Brian, I thought it would be sort of rude for me not to be there. He was nothing but nice to me since I met him, so the least I could do was show up. Plus, I could probably witness the face Stacey makes when she sees I actually had the nerve to show up. Maybe, just maybe, I could even piss her off if I managed to strike a conversation with Brian. An Omega hanging out with an Alpha? You deserve to be bullied. I hope Stacey bullies you. Kyle would be busy comforting Stacey, fuming about how I would mess up her ecosystem. No peer pressure, Sam. Just clean drinks, and hopefully some casual talk with Brian. What could possibly go wrong? That's something you don't say. Like staring into closed eyes. I could never know if B knew I was looking at him. Did he even know I was there? Maybe he knew but simply didn't care. The only thing looking back is my decaying sanity. I wanted to look away so much, but what was the point? Where's the stench still there? When the stench is still there, what does that mean? I started to think the only way to get B's attention was to throw myself off Colton Hill. Okay. How did I become so low? All I wanted was a chance to show how I feel about B without any noise getting in the way. No matter what happens next, it would at least give me some sort of closure and peace. Brian was super likable. Everyone liked everything about him. They couldn't stop smiling when Brian started talking. They made me want to puke. They smile as if they're fucking what? They smile as if their relationship with Brian meant anything. And yet, I was the one only left with a broken heart when he left Rosenpeak. B was so determined about leaving that being a star player wasn't enough for him. B needed that to be that fucking model student. Nothing says pick me to college admission like a spotless student record. You can't just shake up my whole world and leave. Bro. Shut up! I hate that sound. What the fuck is that? What are those? What are those? There's a note there and a note there. October 7th, 2006. Oh man, everything's gone wrong. All my senses are screaming in pain. I don't even remember drinking any booze. The pain only escalated the moment Brian texted me, "You feeling okay?" No, I was not okay, and why is Brian asking me this? Did I do something to him? According to Brian, I went from being quiet to crazy happy and cute. His words, not mine. Real quick. I was so close to being the center of the party that he had to bring me back to the dorm. Why can't I remember any of them? Congrats, Sam, you've reached a new low in life. Shit. Is this it? This is how I die? I sincerely asked Brian if there was any good place to kill myself. Oh. He said maybe now is a good time to show you my secret hideout, since I passed the test by showing the whole school a different me. Is he seriously going to take me to his Colton Hill hideout? Tomorrow I'm going to the so-called most romantic spot in Rosenpeak with Brian. Something in my head keeping me awake. It's not a hangover. I need to put this back. Go there. New note. Suicide suspected in death of missing teenager. The girl of 17 who was found dead at Colton Hill likely ended her own life, police say. Sam Holt, a transfer student of Wainwright Academy, had been reported missing for 6 days until Rosenpeak authorities discovered her body in the forest. Due to days of heavy rain around the time of her death, investigation of Miss Holt's death faced a few challenges. However, interviews with school faculty members and its students led to the possibility that she threw herself off the cliff of Colton Hill after a month of rejection from her peers. She was rarely seen with others, said one of her former teachers. She even publicly humiliated herself just before her disappearance. It must have worked as the tipping point for her. Rosenpink police said the fall did not kill Sam instantly. It is possible she gasped for air through her broken neck before dying. Oh Christ. Do I put you up? Okay. Ah! Door. Hello? Is it bathroom? Is it me you're looking for? Are we done? I'm in the fucking building again! I'm guessing it's the same path. Are we gonna get... Is that Sam? Is that us? A bag. What? I got pushed off a cliff. But I saw... Was that Sam? Did I see Sam? I'm so confused. October 8th, 2006. Oh my god, Brian actually took me to Colton Hill. The hideout Brian mentioned had a wonderful view of the small town, the whole place under the golden sunset. The best part of this spot was that it was quite hidden and unsafe. That was the best part? You could easily roll down the hill if you were careless or drunk and no one could find you for days. How awesome is that? Being drunk with that wonderful moment didn't cause any accident though. We sat there for less than an hour, but it felt like an eternity. I can't even remember what we talked about. I do remember saying how beautiful Rosa Peak is, and Brian being all meh about it. I guess you can get fed up with views like this too. Today's only regret is that I failed to bring the true essence of the hill's view back with me. There's a reason why I gave up photography as a hobby in the first place. At least the close-up shot of Brian was not half as bad. When I came back down from the hill, it became clear that my life just became a bit more messed up now. I know because I really want to talk to Brian again soon. Help me get to sleep quickly today, diary. Love, Sam. What the fuck? Brian's secret hideout. A closed Colton Hill hiking route discovered by himself so he can hide from the world around him. Not a flashy place, but has a great view. That's fucking weird. I wish it could be our special place, ours and ours only. Colton Hill is nothing but a rock pile of blood-soaked memories now. Why did he have to break my fucking heart? Was I just one of his many friends? Maybe that's it. That's why he wanted to leave even after I told him we won't be together anymore. He thought it was too good for Rosenpeak and me. To me, I was just a background in his picture. These? Me? No. The fuck? Who took a photo of me? I didn't know that was gonna happen. Who took a sneaky photo of me? I'll get ya. In my closet. Who's taking me picture? Are you getting my good side? I don't think you are. I think you're taking a photo of my ass. You don't deserve a face. Oh. October 10th, 2006. The book report was finished days... I'm trying to fucking read here, mate! Oh. Okay, I didn't know this was gonna happen. Calm your fucking phone, mate. Oh, whoa, there are pictures everywhere. Camera? Can I leave? Oh god, okay. Can I sit down first? No. October 10th, 2006. The book report was finished days ago, but I couldn't stop thinking about Mingled. Mostly because my stupid brain thinks I'm sort of like the main character, Jenny, because you're such a main character girl. To summarize the rest of the book, Jenny goes on this jealousy-filled sabotage rampage on every girl who has a crush on Michael. I know it sounds horrible without context, but it's actually kind of cute. No, it's not. She finally stands on top, but Michael finds out what she's done. He breaks Jenny's heart, saying he can't be sure of who she is anymore. Things work out in the end, but that's why I sympathize with the dorky psycho girl. Okay. Brian is just like Michael. Popular, has killer biceps. Busy hanging out with people. You know who else has killer biceps? My boyfriend. Go check out his new YouTube video. I can't see what he wants because of all the noise around him. I know he wants to go to college, but what about beyond the boring stuff? What kind of person does he like? What does he think about me? He told me about his mum, how she died of cancer last year. It must have been so hard trying to look okay in front of everyone who's depending on him. I sometimes feel like he can't see me because he's busy trying to meet everyone's expectations. I know those around us can be hurtful, but it's dangerous to rely on them for so much. I wish I could tell Brian that one day. I'm here for him. Okay. Okay, I read that. Brian got what he wanted in the end. He left Rose and Peak as soon as he was given the chance. As for me, I was left to suffocate in the hole of tainted memories until I drown in my own endless nightmare. Don't leave me. Every day, every night, I'm surrounded by whispers. Whispers that lie, whispers that eat away my brain piece by piece. No matter how hard I try to. Oh god, I hear them again. Are you in a healthy relationship? Take this quick survey to find out. Okay, yes. One must take as much as one gives. No. Obsession is a stronger form of love. It can be. That's not a black and white answer. Like, love can mean many things. Like, it can be romantic, it can be platonic, it can be of an object. You can obsess over something and love it. I'm gonna say yes. No one can have what you can't. No. B never loved you. No. Because you were a selfish little shit. All your problems are caused by you. It's all your fault. It's giving simulacra. And keep him shut. How long will you last this time? No. I'm declining the phone call. I don't think I'm allowed to decline the phone call. Hello? It's just breathing again. Okay. Okay. So, I think Sam just went fucking crazy. October 13th, 2006. Miss Lacey gave us an easy poetry assignment for once. She said it's okay to make a parody of the classics as long as we stick to the ABCD rhyme. So I took the liberty of letting my imagination go ABC berserk. Here's a slight taste of my early work. Roses are wed. Violets are blue. My life would have sucked if it wasn't for you. Ultimate Riz tips with Ghost. I could have waited for Brian to ask for my help with homework again, but I decided to make the first move this time. And guess what? He said he could handle it alone. Call me paranoid, but I'm worried I might have hurt Brian's pride. That's what happens when Sam opens her idiot mouth or uses her idiot brain. P.S. I've decided to carry my diary in my bag. The doors in the girls' dorm are way too easy to open. Not as easy as Stacy, though, if you know what I mean! Drag her! I even saw one of the girls using a notepad to crack her door open. Besides, I have this weird hunch someone's been reading my diary. Decided not to ignore this hunch. Okay, is that Sam breathing down the phone? Are we Brian? It's getting worse. The fucking shithole town left a disgusting crack on my heart. It's getting bigger and bigger. The voices I hear from the crack are getting louder. I see more and more eyes staring at me through the gap. When I ran out of places to run, I had only one solution. Now my memories are scattered all over the dark, and I must look for them in the dark. You fucking kidding me? We gotta use the camera. Oh, there's something there. There's no more. Okay, kitchen. Something. Do I have to wait? Okay, I have to wait for the giggle. Got it. There's definitely got to be one in the closet and the bathroom. I'm gonna go to the bathroom first because that's the closest. Who's in my fucking shower? Closet? I can't see anything. Just gonna check here. Oh, there's one there. What is that? Endless sun rays. I cherish your smile. I indulge your gaze. They keep me warm like endless sun rays. That makes sense. October 20th, 2006. With Brian preparing for a rewatch with the hammerheads, I once again gladly gave him a hand with the non-important homework stuff. I must say, the teachers here don't give their poor students a break just because a test is over. It's not like I'm burdened with helping out, but Brian is really trying hard to get good grades. From what I heard, he doesn't have much to worry about going to college since he's practically a local football star. Maybe his pushy police chief dad raised him to be an overachiever. It's funny to how a model athlete like Brian got friends like Kyle who always finds excuses to put him off school. It's unfair, really. As long as you are a sports star, you'll end up with douches like him no matter how nice of a person you are. I don't speak with Kyle much, but I don't need to conversate to know what he's like. First of all, his girlfriend is frickin' Stacy Langings. The stare he gives me when I pass by is enough to creep me out for the whole day. It would be lucky if Stacy didn't come along and start yapping about how Brian is out of my league. She has Kyle to play with. Why would she even care? Like, ask your boyfriend out for a drive. Jeez, have a nice life with him so Brian can stay out of the poison he does not deserve. No. Please. Okay. I want to know where this little P... Is that me? No. Can't move. Can't flash the camera either. What the fuck? Another unknown caller. What? What? More breathing. More breathing. More breathing. I don't want to hear your stanky breath. Again! I don't want this bitch breathing down my fucking neck. Go away. Put my shit down. What? Ho. Oh, so the call is coming from inside the house. That's good to know. Oh, it's so the bathroom. I fucking knew it. Fucking knew it. Oh. I appear to be locked in a stall. What am I doing? Okay. Fuck you. I feel compelled to not let you touch me. I was correct. I'm gonna tell a trusted adult. Do it. Press it. Oh, what am I pressing? I can't press shit. Oh, what am I pressing? I took a photo of him in the shitter. No, I took a photo of him in the shitter. Why is... Oh. What is your bitch ass doing? I'm confuzzled. This ain't my bedroom. Do I have to avoid it again? Oh, there's multiple? You kidding me? Did I do it? Nah, what the frick? What in the diddly do dot dang dang is going on here? October 23rd, 2006, there was a consulting session for Greenheart College student programs at the gym today. I've seen its posters all over the school, and since the day I arrived, I had nothing better to do, so I decided to give it a visit and spend my precious after-school time reading brochures. Lovely. And once again, just like at the library, I was surprised to see Brian there. He was at the early decision program booth. I wanted to talk to him, but instead I ran for my room, jumped to my bed, and out of nowhere, tears started to drop. I bet it was because of those stupid hearts. Yep, I saw those hearts again. Now they were on the gym walls too. At first I thought whoever drew them must be very insecure about their relationship, but truth is, I wish I had a relationship to be insecure about too. Deep down, I know I want my own hearts on the walls too. But seeing Brian at the college booth felt like finally getting punched in reality. I have no idea what I'll be doing in a couple of years. I thought of staying here at Rosen Peak, but with Brian preparing to leave, there's just no point in it. No Brian, no hearts on the wall. God, it's like my brain creating a storm. Just gonna lie down for a bit. I didn't even read that. I wake up without waking up. Some rainy night, my lifeless room, endless nightmare. My life is nothing but a repetition of waking up with nothing to live for. Not even false hope to look forward to this time. This is sad. A long time ago, when I finally got to accept my feelings for Brian, I thought everything was going to change. But every day was still just like every day. He was a school star, and I was just his friend. When you live in Rosen Peak, people expect things to stay the same. If anything changed between us, it could ruin B and everyone around him. That's how it went. Nothing changed when my whole world burned. I kept telling myself maybe after graduation I'll be able to express my feelings for him. So I let the fire in my heart eat through my soul and body. I called myself a coward. But I chose to keep what little I had to enjoy. I was a poor kid crawled up in a bed. Poor? Did I really deserve that charity title? Am I really the victim of all this? Who's here to judge anyway? It's all over. Everyone left me. Why do I feel like I'm being chased, like someone's always watching me, like someone tried to judge me? Stacy? How did the invite go? She in or not? Oh, she's coming. Dorks like her can't say no to parties like this. Sweet, time to give her the drama she wants so bad. Okay. November 2nd, 2006. I know I used half of this diary writing about Stacey being a bitch. Now she's just unstable. Wasn't even past the first class when I saw her arguing like crazy with Kyle. Heard her shouting like, "I'm done doing shit for you," before storming away. Then she saw me. I was her next target. She shuddered towards me and said, "This is all your fault. Why didn't you go to fucking San Diego?" Whoa, what did I do? She was off before I could even open my mouth. I turned to Kyle for answers, but he was gone too. Come to think of it, I rarely saw them hanging out recently, but I didn't know things were this intense. Brian's been acting weird too, though. He hasn't talked to me much recently. He even looks somewhat more upset than usual. I finally tried to ask him what was wrong, but he cut me short asking if I called him again last night. All I could give was a blank face until Brian said, "Never mind," and walked away. What was that about? What did he mean by again? Calling him in the middle of the night for no reason is something I've dreamed of, but that doesn't mean I actually did it. What the hell is going on? It's because of her. The moment she came into our lives, what little I had to enjoy started to crumble. Only bad changes happened in my life. City girl just asking to become an outsider. That's all she was to me. Hell, that's all she was to everyone. Wait, is this not Sam's diary? But then I saw them talking at the library. I couldn't see clearly, but I could tell what was going on. He was making her smile. It was just another smile taunting my feelings for B. No one would ever know what kind of emotions I was hit with at that moment. A change was happening. I didn't like it at all. Stacey didn't like it either. She could never stand letting an easy social prey slip away from her. Naturally, Stacey took a peek in her diary one day. She took some pictures of the entries and sent them to me and her gang. She wanted everyone to join her twisted and childish game. The diary had no special meaning to me. Not until I read about how Brian took that cunt on a fucking tour of the town. He had no interest in girls whatsoever, and suddenly he's hanging out with an outsider. That moment I got tired of doing nothing. I knew I had to do something, so I gave Stacey an idea. It's going to be easy. Spike a drink and get her wasted and humiliate the shit out of the silly city girl in front of everyone. This isn't Sam's diary. It's not Stacey's. Only then she would know her place. It could be simpler if B didn't get in the way. Bummer was hoping to do some nasty stuff to her drunk ass. Ew. Still can't believe Brian had to take her away like that. Bitches like Sam tend to make people feel sorry. She did mention something about her dad in her diary. But she has some nasty daddy issues. Oh my god, are we Kyle? I know. How about we show everyone how needy a bitch can be? Sounds fun, but how? It said, just leave it to me, keep reading a diary every once in a while. Okay. Brian? No, this can't be happening. Oh. Oh my god, are we Kyle? Is that Diary Kyle? November 6th, 2006. What the fuck is going on? I didn't even know how to describe what happened this morning. This fucked up. My hands are shaking again. So I went to open my locker and something poured out. For a few seconds my brain was cut off from whatever was happening. Finally looked down. There was dozens of pictures scattered on the hallway floor. A lot of them were pictures of Brian with gibberish written on them. The whole school was at the hall. They looked at the pictures, then at me, then at the pictures. Brian was there too. The face he gave me. The face of disgust. He turned away and left. He didn't even say anything. I tried to chase him, say something, anything to him, but the floor started spinning and people started whispering like they knew what was going on. The air soon began to choke on my throat. I swept what was on the floor and ran off to class. Of course, Stacy must have something to do with this. I looked for her, but she was nowhere to be found. The rest of the day was nothing but avoiding eye contact with anyone. I can't sleep. Brian's not answering my texts. There's no one to talk to. B kept saying there was nothing going on between them. But I wasn't just about to leave. Everything was just fine. Oh my fuck. In my eyes, Sam was using Brian to fill her sad, empty life. I couldn't let that happen. She wanted drama she didn't deserve. She deserves shit. She doesn't get to barge and start stealing the life I've only dreamed of. Stacey kept doing what she does best, digging in other secrets. She sent pictures of the little shit's diary pages to me. That's how I found out to their little trip to Colton Hill. It was our hideout since first year of high school. Her presence turned it into a fucking nothing. How could B do this to us? The only way to break them apart was show Brian how much of a creep she was. I kept reading the disgusting words she wrote in her diary. At the same time, I felt something. A reminder of how I felt when I fell for B. How it felt so right and terribly wrong. Screaming into my pillow never helped when making the feelings go away. This is Kyle. Did you find the diary yet? Babe, I think you're taking this too seriously. It's Kyle! Did you find it or not? Oh my god. I think she knows I'm sneaking into her room. I can't find it anywhere. Babe, don't you think you're too obsessed with breaking them up? You're bailing on me now? Forget it. Please, babe, maybe Brian doesn't even like the girl. I said forget it. So tired. The school counselor called me today. Mr. Ferns asked me if the rumors were true. Rumors that I've been leaving hearts drawing all over the school. Rumors that I've been stalking Brian. At this point, the whole school must be out of its mind. I don't even know the letters in the fucking heart spelled S and B. And what, just because the initials are S and B, suddenly every name that starts with that either Sam or Brian? And guess what's even crazier? Words on the street. Sam Holt, the daughter of a sex offender, craves forbidden love. How on earth did Stacy find out about Dad? Why would she do so much to fuck up my life? And where the fuck is she? You know what? I'm tired. I'm tired of waiting for Brian to listen to me. I'm tired for looking for words to describe this fucked up situation. I can't believe I have to go through this again so far from home and so soon. Brian, please say something. This is sad. No! And I remembered she wrote something about her dad. Must have had something to do with their existence in my life. I started digging. It wasn't even a challenge. Keith Holt, arrested for sexually assaulting a teenager. It was beautiful. I found the perfect ending. All I had to do next was fill in the rest of the story. Sam Holt calls Brian from a payphone in the middle of the night and silently listens to his voice. How did Sam's dad even get married? He likes it all. Sam Holt takes Brian's pictures to keep him in the locker. That Sam girl's got some balls. Everyone's talking about her pervy dad and she's still showing up to class. Sam Holt draws hearts all over the school to let others know Brian's hers. How could Sam Holt not? If my dad was on the news for touching teens, that was bye-bye world for me. A needy city girl with a huge hole to fill. A huge hole left by her sweet old daddy. She was a disaster waiting to happen. No one, even Brian, would think otherwise. I made all the preparations while Stacy spread the rumors I created. It wasn't easy. I almost got caught taking pictures of Brian using the restroom. But I kept going. Every picture I took was a love confession I know could never make. Every heart I drew was my sacrifice for him. When enough suspicion piled up on Sam, I stuffed all the pictures I took in her locker. It was a happy coincidence that B was there to see the spectacular unfold when it happened. It was over. Things were about to turn back to normal. And then Stacy's drama-filled head exploded. Hide, coward. Damn, okay, girl. Okay. Oh. So it's a light. Oh! Okay, hiding in here. I can't get over there, can I? Maybe you'll be able to live again. When the light goes there, I'll run. This? Did I do it? Oh my gosh. Where did I go? Do I go to the desk? I'm done watching you get away with the shit you've done to me. Did you really think I wouldn't find out what was going on? I know you've been using me to break Sam and Brian apart so you can have some fun with her. Well, I've had my share of fun with Brian when I told you what he'd been doing. Just seen the face he made when I got to the part about you drawing those hearts all over the school. Hope you enjoy your happy life now that there's no Brian to get in your way. By the way, I saw you staring at the college poster. What, did you like the girl in the photo too? Is it why you tore her face off? You need help, and don't bother calling me. Stacy. Fuck, that's some heavy shit. We're at near the end. Please, man. Stacy got it all wrong. It's just a misunderstanding. It's a meaningless prank, that's all. Please, B, don't do this. Text me back, please. The last day Stacy told Brian was the last day he talked to me. He was so angry at me, he would never understand what I did for him. Typical. So fucking typical. Again, I was left alone to suffer. I keep looking at the camera, I don't know why. This time, someone had to pay for it. What? Kyle. The locker. The note. That's so fucked, Kyle. You killed her, you bastard. That's beyond fucked. This even... Oh, you fucking killed her. I was playing as Kyle this whole time. Kyle, what are you doing here? You can't just stay away from him, can you? You know you don't deserve him. I don't know what you're talking about. Our lives are ruined because of you. Hey, don't come any... Oh my god. Oh my god. The note. bag. Nah, that's fucked. Oh my god. Put it in the fire. To get rid of it. All of her diary entries, and that's why they were ruined, because they were burnt. Oh my god. This whole time I was thinking they were both Sam's diary. Walk away. What am I gonna do? He's been growing the idea of leaving Rose and Peak since his mum died. Living alone with his obnoxious dad didn't help much with being attached to his hometown. He kept his plan mostly a secret. He hated the attention he was getting as a star who lost his mum. If people found out his plan, they surely would be talking about it. But he did hint about leaving. I tried so hard to ignore what it meant for me. Even those college posters were laughing at me. They were making fun of my impending doom. They were saying, "Ha, see? You're gonna die low here." Maybe I knew. I knew that Bea took an interest in Sam because she was just a clueless new girl who was lonely enough to do anything for a guy who was nice to her. But jealousy is a strong creature. It quickly devoured my mind. Soon anger took control of me. I just needed someone to be mad at other than Brian. Even after he left me, anger stayed. It still haunts me in my sleep, and every time I open my eyes, it just gets worse. Again and again. It's time to wake up. Wake up for what? That I'll be greeted by the fact that I must start running around in circles again? That I must stick needles into my body so I can forget my past for a few fucking minutes? It's just like Sorry Miss Lazley told us. The shortest horror story in the world. The last man on earth heard a knock at the door. I'm alone in my room. I'm alone in this world. There's someone knocking on the door, but I don't know who it is. But I keep the door locked. No one comes in. No one gets out. I'm so tired. I just want it to end. Let's wake up. Let's just open the door. I don't care who or what's waiting for me. But what about my diary? One thing I'm keeping to remind myself how I'm the victim of everything that's happened. Don't know what I would do without it. What would keep me going from insane? Here comes the big question. Should I keep it? No. No. It's time to admit. I've been keeping a memory full of lies. I'm the one to blame for the shit that I had to deal with. It's about time I burned it. Or after all, what? But what after that? I could open the door out of here, face whatever's waiting out for me, or I could just stay with the fire and let go. Whatever the choice is, it's time to light the fire. Sam! Oh, I'm gonna die with the Why did I say The death of Sam Holt, initially reported as suicide, was shed a new light by her former classmate. Kyle Jenkins confessed he was with Miss Holt when she fell to her death. I was reading! Again by Sonia and Choi. That's fucked. Oh, well everybody, that was Love Sam, and Jesus Christ, I will have to put a trigger warning at the start of this video. Thank you so much for watching today's video. Live, laugh, love, all that jazz. Bye.